Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. This is Dylan with Tucson Future Classics, and that is our Triumph Rocket 3. For those of you uninitiated with the Triumph Rocket 3, it is a 140 cubic inch, 2.3 liter triple, the largest production motorcycle engine put into a production motorcycle until Triumph beat their own record with a 2.5 in the second generation starting in 2018. Ours is a 2009 model year with just under 32,000 miles, and in the next few minutes I'm going to show you all the customizations, touches, flaws, and features on our bike. With a jarring jump cut, we end up here at the back of the bike where I will start and walk you around the left side, another jump cut, and walk you around the right side. Starting back here, we have a aftermarket shaved license plate, so it's a little bit smaller and a little bit tighter than the factory plate and turn signal assembly, with higher discharge LEDs on the rear, which should provide a little bit better visibility for people to see this thing turning. This is a shaft-driven motorcycle, so no chain maintenance, no belt maintenance to worry about, just a big old drive shaft running from the transmission all the way back, and it's got the chunky upgraded Triumph rear springs with preload sets on it, so you can dial in the weight on the back of the motorcycle, the suspension, just about where you want it. All the way on the back here, we have got a Triumph luggage rack and passenger backrest, a upgraded Triumph Comfort passenger seat, standard driver seat, and I'll show you more on the other side, but that is part of the David Platt custom exhaust for these Rocket 3s. Previous owner spent a fair bit of money where it mattered. Moving up a little bit more, you've got aftermarket grips on the pegs, the weighted ends, little strike plate down here for when you're really getting your lean angle in, 140 cubic inch badge, and the aftermarket oil temperature gauge, which is also the oil dipstick on your oil tank. Now, this being a liquid-cooled motorcycle, it is not strictly necessary to monitor your engine oil temperature, but if you're anything like me, you probably prefer to know more about what your machine is doing at all times. Moving straight up, we have the Triumph upgraded turn signal mirrors. It's an integrated turn signal into that. So, a teardrop shape. Factory ones are separate, turn signal and mirror. This is integrated all into one. As we continue on forward, we've got the clear Triumph fairing, dual headlights with upgraded H4 halogens, to the best of my recollection, and big old Avon Cobras front and rear. You've got dual brake discs up front and a big single out back to try to reel in this 800-pound bike. Once again, for continuity's sake, I'll do a nice harsh jump cut here to the rear of the motorcycle, and we'll walk you up the right-hand side. So, same license plate that I showed you before. Big single rear brake to help reel this thing in, and there is the heart of the David Platt exhaust. Meets with the factory O2 sensor, so no reprogramming or anything is required. Muffler underneath, and end mufflers, the tips with baffles, so you can take those baffles out and make this thing just about as loud as you want. And if you don't even want them because they drag, you can unhook them from right under there, and both of these tips come off. And let me tell you, the sound echoes like you would not believe. Big triple headers coming out, one for each of the big 3 cylinders. Chrome cover for the rear brake reservoir, upgraded grips on this side as well. Moving up, standard Triumph dual cluster, just 150 mile an hour speedometer, and your tachometer. All the information you need, nothing you don't. The only downside is our right hand mirror. The Arizona sun took its toll on the adhesive, and the glass decided to shed. We're working on sourcing new glass, or potentially a new mirror, but I want to make sure I disclose everything I can to you guys. Walking the rest of the way up front, you'll just see big twin piston calipers and a big old radiator. Now, give me a second, we're going to go back around to the back, and I'm going to show you the Leatherlight hard bags and how they mount. The eagle-eyed among you may have noticed as I was walking around, there's a pair of Leatherlight, leather-looking, hard-sided saddlebags that are included with this motorcycle, and I'll show you how we mount them quick and easy. So, on the back, there's 2 grommeted holes. They mount to those 2 pegs. With a little bit of fighting, since I am now doing this one-handed and balancing a camera, notch them in, and as soon as you get those to seat on their grommets, slides right on, boom, and then you take the leather strap inside and you re-secure right on the peg, 1 and 2. I will affix the other side off camera, but to give you a better idea of how this looks with the hard side bags attached, there you go. They're very spacious and they are weather sealed, so they should keep anything you put in them nice and dry if you are unfortunate enough to run through one of our Arizona monsoons. Alright, now that our hard bags are mounted and she's all done up, we'll actually get to the fun part. Let's fire this thing up, let you hear it, give it a couple revs, and then I might just strap a camera to my chest and take you guys for a rip. Power's up, have the high beams on right now, knock them off. This bike is equipped with a neutral, safety, and a kickstand position switch. So if you want to start it with the kickstand down, you have to be in neutral or else it will not engage. So we'll give her one quick bump. Bump, bump. Neutral. There we go. So now you can let off on the clutch. Since I'm doing this one-handed, I'm going to balance the phone here. Light her off. That big 3 just lumps right along. And to show you that this is a true cold start, touch the exhaust all the way down. So, we'll let her idle for a minute, get some temperature in her circulator oil, and yeah, maybe take her for a rip or give you a shot of us going down the road. But it's good, it's strong, it's throaty, and it'll wake up the neighbors. Alright, now that I've got a cell phone haphazardly strapped to my chest, I'm outside of the gate. I'm not sure how well you all will be able to hear me, but I want to take you just for a quick ride up and down our street, going through the gears and showing you what this big old bike is meant to do. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll try to yell, but we're trying out something new with a chest mount and a motorcycle today, so we're going to learn together. Big, lazy, torquey motor. It takes very, very little throttle to motivate this thing down the road. If you want to, you can lump along, ride this as just lazy and comfy as a Harley, treat it just like an old tractor, and it will do you well every single time. But when you decide you want to stand on it, it will absolutely stand up and go with over 130 horsepower and nearly 150 foot-pounds of torque. It's got a bigger motor and more torque than most economy cars. So here we go. And just like that, you are handily breaking the speed limit, and I'm about to sneak away from a train. Which the other good thing about a motorcycle, you can make a quick escape from backed up traffic. But like I said, big, lazy, utterly comfortable, and when you want to accelerate, it will make the horizon come to you like nothing else on the road. Quickly knock her back down to first. and yeah, we'll duck back down and just want to make sure I keep you appraised of and as well informed on these vehicles as I can. Meet you back in the yard. And with that, we are back at the yard, just letting it idle after that quick blast down the road, and wanted to treat you guys to one more quick walk around of this motorcycle. Just a reminder, for a full suite of pictures on this bike and a written description, please see us at TucsonFutureClassics.com. And with that, I hope this has given you all the information you could want or need to make an informed decision about this motorcycle, and might sway you to come on down, take a look at it in person, and hopefully ride it home. With that, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and we will see you soon.